Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making some Italian buttered cookies and I'm going to be filling them up with some berry jam. I'm also gonna show you how to make this berry jam. It's so quick and easy. You only need 2 ingredients and no sugar included. Also, I would like to mention that you could fill up these cookies with other types of creams like custard cream or Nutella or whatever you prefer. So let's get started. Start by mixing the flour and the powdered sugar with cold butter and lemon zest. You could totally use granulated sugar if you prefer, but the texture of the biscotti will be slightly different. One important thing though is to make sure that the butter is cold, because this helps giving the cookies a crumbly texture. Pinch the butter with the powders, just like this, until you get this sandy mixture. Now I separate the yolks from the whites of 2 eggs. I put the whites in the fridge and use them for something else like an omelette or another sweet, and I add in only the yolks. Whisk them up with a fork at first, and then I incorporate them in the mixture with my hands. Try to work quickly because you don't want to overmix the dough, otherwise it will be hard to work with it later on. So once you see that the pieces are evenly moist, make a rectangular piece covered in saran wrap and let it rest in the fridge for about an hour or more. Then slightly flour the counter and roll out the dough. Try making it of the same thickness all around. It needs to be thin, but not too thin, otherwise the cookies will be hard to peel off the counter. Awesome, now I cut out the cookies. I used a heart and a round cookie cutter of about 2¼ inches of diameter and a smaller one to cut out the heart from only the top cookies. Set them on a pan with a baking sheet or some parchment paper. Now repeat the same process with the leftover pieces of dough, but be extra gentle this time around with the rolling pin, as the dough has warmed up a little bit and so it's more fragile. And then I preheat the oven at 340 Fahrenheit. Bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. Let them cool down a bit before filling them up. Now let me show you really quickly how I made this jam. I'm using a mix of fresh strawberries and frozen berries, but you could use either one or both. I cut the strawberries in smaller pieces and then I simply cook them about 15-20 minutes. I stir every once in a while, and halfway through the cooking time I also added 2 tablespoons of honey. Lastly, grate in some lemon zest, but this is completely optional. Also, if you like jam to be smoother, then blend it up with a hand immersion blender. And voila! The jam is ready. Now I sprinkle some icing sugar on only the top cookies. Then I add a little bit of jam to the bottom cookies. You can use a teaspoon or even better, a pastry bag. Make sure that the jam is cold. Lastly, I put them together. Repeat the same process for all the cookies and you have made yourself some crumbly biscotti with jam and with the perfect crunch. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, please leave it a thumbs up, and also if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel for new weekly recipes. Bye guys!